The ocean hides secrets that have confounded sailors for centuries. None more terrifying than the rogue wave. These are not tsunamis, but sudden, towering walls of water that appear without warning, dwarfing the surrounding sea. A rogue wave is defined as a wave at least twice as high as the average of the tallest third of waves in an area. Unlike regular swells, rogue waves are steep, near vertical, and strike with forces that can reach 100 tons per square meter, far beyond what most ships are built to withstand. They can come from any direction, defying the usual patterns of wind and waves. Imagine a calm sea, then suddenly a deep trough opens before your ship, followed by a massive peak that towers overhead, a rogue wave in action. For years, these stories were dismissed as sailors' myths, impossible according to the mathematical models of the time. Science insisted waves above 10 meters were nearly impossible, but the ocean had other ideas. The truth of these watery giants would eventually be revealed, forcing us to confront the limits of our understanding. The rogue wave is a reminder. The sea still holds the power to surprise and humble us. For generations, rogue waves were dismissed as legends, stories told by sailors, ignored by scientists. Even respected explorers like Ernest Shackleton and Jules Dumont d'Urville reported encounters with monstrous waves, only to be ridiculed. Shipbuilders trusted scientific models, designing vessels for waves deemed statistically possible, while mariners knew the ocean could do far worse. This gap between lived experience and accepted theory left ships vulnerable to the ocean's true extremes. The rogue wave was a chaotic outlier, a glitch in the system that science preferred to ignore. It was easier to doubt the witnesses than to question the models. But the stories persisted, passed down through generations, a warning that the sea could not be fully tamed or predicted. Only undeniable instrument-recorded evidence would finally force the scientific world to accept what sailors already knew. The monsters were real, and the ocean's unpredictability was far greater than anyone on land wanted to believe. It would take a single, dramatic event to change everything. The turning point came on New Year's Day, 1995, in the North Sea. The Draupner oil platform, built to withstand the worst storms, was hit by a wave that defied all expectations. Sensors recorded a single towering wall of water, 25.6 meters high, more than double the height of its neighbors. This was the first time a rogue wave was captured by scientific instruments, providing irrefutable proof. The Draupner wave shattered the old models, forcing scientists to admit the ocean could produce monsters far beyond their predictions. Suddenly, the tales of sailors were validated. Rogue waves were not myths, but measurable, terrifying reality. Researchers scoured old data and found more evidence. Rogue waves had been hiding in plain sight, dismissed as errors. The Draupner event marked a new era in oceanography, demanding a complete rethinking of how we understand the sea. It was a humbling moment for science and a vindication for those who had witnessed the impossible. The ocean's true power was finally acknowledged. Long before science caught up, the evidence of rogue waves was written in shipwrecks. The MS Munchen, a massive German cargo ship, vanished in 1978. Its lifeboat, stored 20 meters above the water, was found mangled, likely torn away by a rogue wave. In 1995, the Queen Elizabeth II was struck by a 27-meter wave in a hurricane, shattering bridge windows nearly 30 meters above the sea. Even cargo ships like the Tokyo Express fell victim, losing containers, including millions of Lego pieces, after being hit by a rogue wave off Cornwall. These incidents show that no vessel is immune. Rogue waves can cripple even the most advanced ships. Each encounter, whether tragic or bizarre, underscores the urgent need to understand and predict these oceanic giants. The sea's unpredictability remains a constant threat to those who cross it. How do rogue waves form? Scientists point to three main theories. First, constructive interference. When several wave crests align perfectly, their energies combine to create a single massive wave. Second, wave current interaction. When waves meet strong opposing currents, they bunch up, growing taller and steeper, common in places like the Agulhas Current. Third, nonlinear focusing, a process where one wave draws energy from its neighbors, growing rapidly at their expense. No single theory explains every rogue wave. Often it's a combination of these forces. The ocean is a complex laboratory, and these giants are born from its chaos. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding how the sea creates its most fearsome surprises. Rogue waves can appear anywhere, but some regions are notorious hotspots. Off South Africa's east coast, the Agulhas Current collides with southern ocean swells, stacking waves to deadly heights, over 150 ships lost in recent decades. The Gulf Stream in the North Atlantic is another danger zone, where storms and currents clash to create chaotic seas. The North Sea, where the Draupner wave struck, and the North Pacific near Japan's Kuroshio Current are also prime rogue wave territory. In 2020, the Euclid wave off British Columbia set a new record for proportional height. Identifying these hotspots helps meteorologists issue warnings and allows ships to avoid the ocean's most dangerous neighborhoods. Knowing where giants roam is the first step in staying safe. Despite their fearsome reputation, rogue waves are exceptionally rare. Studies show only a few hundred confirmed cases worldwide over several years. Most ships will never encounter one. Their rarity and sudden formation make them nearly impossible to predict. Unlike tsunamis or hurricanes, rogue waves appear and vanish in minutes. Scientists are developing AI tools to analyze real-time ocean data, hoping to spot the subtle signs before a rogue wave forms. Early systems show promise, offering warnings up to 5 minutes in advance, but widespread forecasting remains elusive. The rogue wave is a symbol of the ocean's enduring mystery, a reminder that for all our technology, the sea still holds the upper hand. Their existence has forced us to build stronger ships and respect the wisdom of those who sail. Rogue waves are the ocean's hidden giants, rare, real, and a humbling force of nature.